Hello class 9. In chapter 3 values and data types, in our last class we have discussed about the different types of tokens. Today we are going to start the data types in Java. But what are the data types in Java? See, the data type indicates type of values that we can use in our programs. Okay, it indicates the types of values we are going to use in our programs. It also specifies the amount of memory space and the range of numbers or data that can be stored in the respective variable. Alright, so in Java programming, we need to deal with various types of data. So it becomes necessary for a programmer to select an appropriate data type according to the data taken in a program. So the two types of data types of Java are primitive data types and non-primitive or reference data type. Primitive data type and non-primitive or reference data type. Now, what is the primitive data type? The data types which are independent of any other type. They are independent, they are fundamental of any data types are known as primitive data types. So they are called independent or they are called fundamental data types. These types are also called basic data types or fundamental data types. Primitive data types are predefined or built-in data types. These data types are supplied by the system developer of Java. So they are predefined or built-in data types since they are developed by the system developer. Okay, because the system developers of Java have defined them. We have 8 primitive data types. 4 are integer, byte, int, short, long. Then for the floating points you have got 2, that is float and double. Then for the character you have char, and for the true false we have boolean. Okay, so now let us discuss one by one. First, integer type. Okay, first integer type. A variable declared as an integer type contains a whole number. Whole number means a positive or negative number without decimal. The number may be a positive or negative number but without decimal point. Without what point? Decimal point. So a variable declared as an integer type contains a whole number. The number may be a positive or negative number but without decimal point. The data types are data type size and the format example. First one, byte. Now what is the size of the byte? It takes 1 byte space. 1 byte means for how many bits? 8 bits. For example, byte n equal to 10. Next is short. Short occupies 2 bytes. 2 byte means how many bits? 16 bits. 1 byte equal to 8 bits means 2 bytes equal to 16 bits. Example, short n equal to 345. Then int data type. It takes 4 bytes. 4 byte means how many bits? 32 bits. 4 byte means 8 into 4, 32 bits. Like int n equal to 1234. The largest integer data type is long data type. The long data type is used for large integers, very big integers. It takes how many bytes? 8 bytes. 8 bytes means how many bits? 64 bits. Like long n equal to 1998765 So big integer numbers can be stored by long. So always remember, byte is used for the bitwise operations, a small number. Short used for a small range of integers. Int used for integers which are more than the byte and short, and long for the large integers. The next is floating type. When we need to store a fractional number, that means a number with decimal part, a number with decimal points, then we declare a variable of the floating type. So in Java, you can define these numbers in two different ways to represent the data values. Now, what are the two different ways? Float and double. Float represents a fractional number with a small range of value. Float represents a fractional number of what? With a small range of value. It takes how many bytes? 4 bytes. The 4 byte means how many bits? 32 bits. For example, float p equal to 3.14. And double represents a fractional number with a wide range of value, very big range of value. So, and double takes how many bytes? 8 bytes. So 8 bytes means how many bits? 64 bits. Like double n equal to 99.345678. Next primitive data type is for the character. A character type variable contains a single character enclosed within single quote. There are 256 ASCII characters, 0 to 255. What was 0 to 255? Out of which only 128 characters from where to where? 0 to 127 are in use by Java. These are used by Java. Okay. So let us see some ASCII code. For capital A to capital Z, ASCII codes are 65 to 90. Small case, small a to Z, 97 to 122. One after another. Suppose ASCII code of small d, A, B, C, D, 97, 98, 99, 100. What is ASCII code of small d? 90 and 100. And small and capital D, A, B, C, D, 65, 66, 67, 68. The same way, ASCII codes for the digits 0 to 9 are 48 to 57. 48 to 57. Now, how to declare the character? Syntax is first data type, variable name equal to, and character literal enclosed within single quote, and then the statement terminator semicolon. Example, char ch equal to k. Here, char is the data type, ch is the variable name, and k is the character literal which is enclosed within single quote. Then we have ch2, char ch2 equal to 8. Char ch2 equal to what? 8. The 8 is a digit, but it is made here character literal. No calculation can be done on this 8 because it is character literal and it is enclosed within single quote. And char ch2 equal to asterisk. So asterisk is a character literal here. It is a special character, but it is now character. Okay. The same way, a string, that is a set of characters, is declared as data type, variable name, and equal to, the string constant must be enclosed within double quote. Remember, the data type of the character for character is char, and data type for string is string. Whereas char is a primitive data type and string is non-primitive data type. So example, string sn equal to Don Bosco Academy. See this Don Bosco Academy, it is within double quote. Standard C equal to class standard 9. Standard S equal to computer applications. Now, what is the, and always remember, the character literal is always enclosed within single quote and string literal within double quote. Okay. What is the size for the char? 2 bytes. It takes how many bytes? 2 bytes means how many bits? 16 bits. Like char ch equal to d. String more than 2 bytes. String takes more than 2 bytes means more than 16 bits. Like string s equal to computer. Next is arithmetical expression in a statement. A set of variables or constants and arithmetical operator. A set of variables, constants, and arithmetical operators used together to yield a meaningful result is known as arithmetical expression. And when an arithmetical expression is assigned to a variable, then it is called an arithmetical statement. It is called what? Arithmetical statement. For example, SI, simple interest, equal to P into R into T by 100. So it is an arithmetical statement. Types of arithmetical expression. Based on the data types, the arithmetical expression is of the following two types: pure expression and impure expression. Now, what is a pure expression? An arithmetical expression that uses all its components of the same data type. If all are float, then all float. If all are int, then all int. If all are double, then all double. Then it is known as pure expression. Example, int a comma b. So there are two variables a, b, but both are having the same data type. Int s equal to a plus b. S, a, b all are having the same data type. So it is called pure expression. Opposite of it is impure expression. An arithmetical expression in which one or more components are of different data types is referred as an impure arithmetical expression or mixed mode expression. In this, what happens? One or more components are of different data type. Let's see example. A integer type, F float type, D double type. So double S equal to A into F by D. So F is integer, A is integer, F is float, and D is double type. So all are different data types. So this type of expressions are called impure arithmetical expression or mixed mode expression. So today's class this much only. You learn all the terms. Thank you.